destroyed our brethren in that hole.
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and Carbotted. Today it's going to be Whiterah versus tlzn. Here on Fighting Spirit, it's going to be a replay from around 2008. Top right. It's going to be our brown Protoss player. It is Whiterah. He is still active on Twitter. He's doing okay. He is Ukrainian, and that's why I said he's okay. In the top left, it's going to be tlzn, our green Zerg player. tlzn says, "Where are you from?" "Ukraine," says Whiterah, speaking truthfully, because Whiterah is a stand-up guy. He was doing special tactics with shuttles and reavers before Snow ever picked up a copy of a Brood War. "Are you a gamer?" says Whiterah. "Yeah," says Whiterah. "What's your rank?" "A rank," says Whiterah. "No," says tlzn. "I mean in what?" "In Ukraine." What's your rank in Ukraine? In Ukraine. "I'm the best Protoss player in Ukraine," says Whiterah. "That's nice. One of the best Protoss players of all time. Again, super good with shuttles, super cool guy." Everybody loves Whiterah. Everybody has great stories about Whiterah, man. When he shows up in places, everybody lights up. They're just so happy to see him. He's just a legend in the StarCraft scene. I love casting his games every once in a while, and this is a Carbot cast from Carbot Animations. He's got a YouTube channel. He does StarCraft stuff. I think he's pretty much done with StarCraft stuff at this point. He is on to like Helldivers and Elden Ring and all sorts of other games. He's just very, very good. Very, very funny. Good animation. And check him out. There's a link in the description to his YouTube channel. And if you want to purchase this skin for your Brood War Remastered, you can do so. And I'm trying to remember how much it is these days. I think it's like maybe 10 bucks in 2024. I'll put a link to the store where you can buy Carbot skin as well. So anyway, probe scouting. It's going to be a hat first play here in this PvZ. And a pool going down. And there we go. So Forge expanding is Whiterah. Just wanted to make sure. So we threw down a Forge just to be safe. Terror the Overlord scouting the correct direction. And Forge into a gateway because it's not a pool first play. If it was a pool first play, like a 9 pool or an over pool, this would be a cannon. So, Forge, expansion, cannon, correctly reading. But that's what we expect from Whiterah. And an extractor is on the way, and a simulator on the way as well. And a third base, starting on the left side here at the 9 o'clock position. Okay. Walling in the cannon here so that Lings cannot get a full surround on it. Whiterah says, "I know how to play PvZ. I know all the tricks of the trade here." And this probe, just going to check to see if there's a third base. And then swing back around. Oh, hang on a second. Are we checking to see if this is going to be a third base? Yeah. So traditionally, in PvZ, Zerg players liked to just do a third base on the low ground on a 4-player map like this on another expansion. But nope. 9 o'clock third base. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. First under gas into a lair. Okay. Stargate coming in, and everything is a-okay. Everything's fine. Everything is cute and Carbot-y right now. I mean, I don't know that I would say a hatchery is cute necessarily. It's kind of staring into my soul here and looking a bit distressed, if we're honest. Lairs look worse, by the way. Lairs look angrier. Probes don't necessarily have any, particular emotion on their faces. Overlords look kind of bored. You can see the heavy-lidded eyes here on Terry the Overlord. Lings are like, no. You don't get to get in here. You don't get to see what's going on inside the main base. You checked. You tried to see if there was a third base down here. You didn't find it. You don't get to come back here. Yeah, see, look at how angry Look how mad this Lair is. What did the Zergs do to be this angry, I guess? Anyway, Spire coming in. Stargate done. Corsair in production now. Citadel next. All is very well here for White Raw. I think everything's fine. We'll see if tlzn tries to make Mutalisks against White Raw. He doesn't know who White Raw is, right? So for White Raw to be like, I'm the best Protoss player... Oh, gosh, that wasn't even the wall at all. Okay, Freelings get inside the house. For him to say I'm the best Protoss in Ukraine, I mean, I don't know that tlzn necessarily believes him. Hey, man, these Lings are like, what do we do? Can we get a surround on a Dragoon? And it's a little bit slippery here. And the probes are fighting. The Dragoon goes down. That's pretty good, but we didn't get into the main base to kill the Dragoon. Could have done that later, just being all sorts of annoying. Scouting, seeing the timing on the Citadel, seeing the Stargate is working on Corsairs, right? So Hatchery, Creep Colony, Spire popping soon. We're saving up money for Mutas tlzn? Kind of. There's 400 gas in the bank. These Lings cannot deal with these Zealots. They're just here to scout at this point. Maybe pick off the individual probes. Pretty good Ling control out of tlzn. I'm liking what we're seeing from this guy. Of course, I'm saying that, then he's going to lose all of his Lings in the next 10 seconds, and I'm going to be like, oh, wow. Okay, never mind, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure that tlzn... Yeah, he doesn't have a Liquipedia page, so... Oh, there you go. See? Sniping just a little bit of a probe there. Not going crazy with these Lings, because you can't. Corsair out. Scourge hunting. I don't see any Mutalisks in production. I'm liking it. I like tlzn. He is a Zerg after my own heart here. Trying to go Mutalisks against, I mean, freaking White Raw when he's got Corsairs out. It's just going to be an absolutely terrible experience. So, yeah, see, look. Ooh, almost. That Ling should be dead. These Lings... There we go. He dead now. And now swinging on the right side, swinging up the right side. They don't even have... Oh, they have speed. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, now they do. Look at them go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh. Keep this one alive. Must count. There you go. Templar Archives timing. He knows basically when Storm is going to be done now based on seeing that Archives timing. And he's like, I'm good. You can kill my Ling now. I don't want to keep it alive anymore. A Lurker aspect is on the way. There's going to be a time that Hydra Lurker is going to be pretty good without any Storm and no splash damage here for White Raw. That is the path he's going on. He's throwing up another cannon. He's worried about Hydras and Lurkers showing up and trying to bust him. Bust his front with the Hydras and the Lurkers especially. Cannons are going to be good in that situation for more reasons than one. And yeah, everything looking okay. I like the macro hatch from our Zerg player. He's got a sunken at his third. He's got a sunken at his natural. I just cast a PVZ on the channel. I think it was Queen. Yeah, it was Queen versus Snow. And Queen was like, I don't need any static defense at my third. And Snow was like, you know, you really do, though. And he just, like, smashed the third. And it's like, what? Why? Why, Zerg players? Why do you not do this? Why no adequate defense at bases? It's not like it's crazy. It is. Okay, look. It's really expensive to make a sunken. You have to sacrifice a drone. That represents, like, unlimited income you're just sacking there. And then it costs money to build the creep. And then it costs money to build the sunken. It's a lot. It is. These Lings. They can bust up this ramp. Probe says, oh, this is problematic. This is a handful of Lings, man. Oh, gosh. That's a cancel on that Nexus. That is a cancel on the Nexus. That is way too many Lings. I know the Zealots are coming in, but 4, 3, 2. There you go. Canceled it up. Now they're sticking around to fight against Zealots with the speed upgrade. Oh, one Lurker. Burrow, 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 burrow. Burrow somewhere. My gosh, burrow. Okay, there we go. Burrow, and then siege forward and burrow. What are these Zealots doing? They just let that Lurker walk in there? Oh, no. Dude, tlzn is an aggressive Zerg. I like it. I like what we're seeing from this guy a lot. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is that he's playing StarCraft at this level in, like, 2008 and doesn't know who White Raw is. Oh, it's a DT. It's a DT and a Corsair attack. But there are Scourge, Overlords, Hydras, sunken. Good luck, man. Good luck getting in here and breaking down this third base. This is prepared. That's a free Corsair. Not the greatest control there from White Raw, but the other Corsairs, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, they're hunting these Overlords, but there are so many other Overlords here. One Overlord does go down, but you're taking Hydra shots and a Corsair goes down. And tlzn's like, I can bust you now. Let's go. Let's take your cannons down with my Lurkers. Cannon kill. Detection not available anymore. These Zealots are running around with no purpose, but Okay, these lurkers are problematic. Not the end of times, though. Overlord sacking his life so this guy can run. Overlord speed is done. We already saw that. We already know it. Hydralisk range coming in. Storm on the way here, too. This Forge is not working on an upgrade, but it is on fire, on fuego. And is going to go down. It must be replaced. You want Forges. Oh my gosh, this Gateway is going to die, too. These lurkers, man, not getting tons of kills, but big time kills. A pile on there, too. Killing buildings with the lurkers requires a lot. Like, a lot. Oh my gosh. The Scourge wiping out Corsairs like they mean it. Oh my gosh. Is every Corsair on the map dead now? Whiteraw's control here is not the best. Oh, just burrow. Just burrow. Just burrow. Just burrow. Just burrow. Where are you trying to go? It's like trying to leave? Okay, well, I mean... Okay, fine. The lurkers are leaving. But, I mean, burrowing up here would have been kind of awesome. How far are we from OBS? Okay, I think an OBS just arrived. This might be the only OBS on the map for Whiteraw. It's very precious that way. So, we're going to go ahead, I think, come down here and take a fourth base, the natural of the bottom left expand. I gotta say, when I pulled up this game, I was not like, yeah, Whiteraw's in trouble here. I'm like, no, I don't know who this dude is. Whiteraw will probably win, but this is not looking particularly good for Whiteraw. His third base got canceled forever, for a long time. It's barely getting warped in now. tlzm's getting a fourth base at the same time the third base is coming up for the Protoss. That's totally fine for the Zerg to do that. Killed a Forge, killed a Gateway. This pile... Oh, yep, that pylon died. This is a replacement pylon because it has full health. But guess what's done? The Storm. The Storm is done. These High Templar don't have enough energy for Storm yet, but they're working on it. They're working on it as hard as they can all the time. Spazzing out probes. Spazzing out probes. What were they told to do? Why are they spazzing out? Oh no, Whiteraw, this is hurt. This hurts. This is lost mining time because these probes are told to do something, and they sure can't do it. Where... I don't know if this High Templar is in the way. I don't know if this High Templar is in the way. Something about what these probes are told to do is not qualifying. This is a whole bunch, too. This is 5 probes that are just not contributing to Protoss society. And if Whiteraw loses this game, I'm going to put some of it on the attack to his third base and the other part of it to these probes. Dude, this is more than 5 probes now. This is 12 probes he has just hanging out. Whiteraw. Ooh, some of them made it through. Some of them made it through. I think he's trying to transfer them down to this third base, but they're getting lost along the way. Oh my gosh, Whiteraw. I don't think he sees what's happening here. I don't think he sees what's happening here. I wish I could look at his camera, see specifically what he's looking at. That's something you can do in StarCraft 2 replays, but not in the Brood War replays, man. Oh my gosh. Oh! He figured it out. He thought about killing this Gateway because of what it was doing to the poor pathing for these probes, but then he's like, nah. Nah, it's fine. He's sending them some down to the natural base. This might be a little bit oversaturated. It's 53 probes on 3 bases. Considering throwing up a 4th base down this way. 4th base done for tlzm. 5th base not happening, although he could do it if he wanted. Alright, Hydro Lurker against... with 2 and upgrades, mind you. These are +1 attack Zealots. They're just fleeing the position. He's giving this up. Dude, Whiteraw is in more trouble than I've seen him in a while on this channel. I try to cast a Whiteraw game every once in a while. But, this is looking bad for the Ukrainian. For the father of special tactics. He's getting Kadaran Amulet, working on further attack upgrades. Yeah, this Ling's like, did you expand up here? No? Cool. That's rad. I'll 4 base to your 3 base after that early game that I had. That sounds fine. Finally, Singularity Charge is on the way to try to deal with these lurks. Now, okay, there is a Queen's Nest. Oh, there's your Hive. And a Defiler Mound. Yeah, the Hive isn't super differentiated from the lair. Still very angry. Now Bloodshot Eyes, though, I guess is the difference. And no lid, like no eyelid, just kind of wide open and Bloodshot and, yeah, some people probably have nightmares that the Hive from Carbot is staring them in the eye like this. In the eyes. Nidus Canal, one of my favorite animations in all of Carbot. We'll get there when it shows up. You probably know what it looks like, though. Anyway, robotic support bay coming in. He's like, yes, High Templar are good, but High Templar with Reavers are distinctly better. Also, Observer Sight Range in production. Nidus Canal! Look how just like, la, kind of like singing for us. Big old wide open mouth. Got the green in there. It always looks like a rave inside a Nidus Canal. It's a ton of fun. Scourge patrolling in case Whiterun goes for special tactics with shuttles trying to sneak up here. He's just ready, man. This Zerg player is at 173 supply. Whiterun's at 167. He's got the Defiler Mound. He's not working on any upgrades for Defilers. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it would be nice if he had it. Putting the Nidus Canal at the front seems like it's pretty easy for it to get sniped. And Whiteraw's like, you don't have Consume done yet. And he doesn't, I don't think. Yeah, these Dragoons are kind of going to be wicked awesome. Yeah, the Lings are a counter, but guess what's a counter to them? Storm. There's a single Queen here. Is that an accidental Queen? What is going on? I don't know. Yeah, man. Whiterun's like, you don't have any Dark Swarm. Master Dragoon is actually surprisingly kind of awesome against Zerg. Oh, but the surround! And coming from the south side, tlzn sends in a bunch more Hydras. He is not microing his Hydras very well at all. They are getting stormed into absolute oblivion. Oh my gosh. 6-kill High Templar. 4-kill High Templar. He's been parasited. Was that Queen accidental? I feel like that Queen was accidental. Dude, tlzn, you've got to tell me you didn't get a Defiler Mount to not get, like, Consume and stuff, right? You just Reavers are on the way here. Okay, so if tlzn loses this game, I'm going to attribute it pretty much entirely to the fact that he got a Defiler Mound, didn't make any Defilers, never got Consume, and never researched Plague. I feel like he's good enough that he should be able to win this game if he has the tools he needs to win the game. Dude, this is nuts. If Whiterun wins this thing, he really should not be able to win this thing. But again, tlzn doesn't have... I think the Queen just died there, but got another Parasite off, I believe. Yeah, if he just doesn't... Okay, Consume's on the way. I'm going to stop worrying about it now. Consume's on the way. Okay, good. So if Zerg player loses, it's going to be more about Whiterun having better skill, which, you know, anticipated in this game. But at least he's not going to die because he refuses to use spellcasting against Whiterun. I mean, come on. How embarrassing would that be? It's like, oh, I played against Whiterun on the ladder back in 2008 and tried to kill him without Defiler support. I mean, what kind of bases? He's at 64 drones and 6 bases at 17 minutes. His macro is insane. This 4th base of Whiterun is just coming up. That's not good for the Ukrainian. I promise you that's not good. These drones probably need to go to work. Come on, tlzn, you're starting to float some cash here, my guy. Just a little bit of cash. Is Adrenal done? I don't think I saw Adrenal come through, but the Hive's been done for so long. I would be shocked if it wasn't. Shuttle upgrades are on the way, so special tactics are in the back of the mind of Whiterun at all times. Maybe some kind of Reaver drop attempt in this 12 o'clock is in the future here. These drones are still not working. I don't like that at all. All right, man. Ling Hydra fighting a group of Zealots, and they're like, nope. No thanks. He didn't bring any Overlords with him, though, so this DT having a great time. Look at him go. Oh, an Overlord does show up. DT overextends and gets obliterated. And, okay, that's not enough Hydra to do this at all. No. I mean, that Reaver, not even necessary. Yeah, man. The Green Army was down there defending the 4th base. They decided to swing up this right side and defend their natural base while they're at it. TLC, I'm still up 150 to 134 supply, and he can start casting Dark Swarms now. He's working on Plague. Let's go. And more drones. He's trying to get up to like 70 workers here. Maybe over-droning a little bit, but in the hands of an elite Zerg player, this many workers, 70-plus workers, can be used to pretty much endlessly swarm the Protoss until they die. Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of Zerg in the process, because by this point in the game, Storm is done, Reavers are done usually. Ooh, drops are on the way here. I'm liking that. Where are the Defilers? I'd really like to see some. None? You have them inside these Overlords, maybe? Gosh, It almost doesn't matter if he has Defilers or not. He is crushing through this. These lurkers are causing major problems. Is he dropping Defilers? No. Okay. No, I don't think there was anything in those Overlords. He just used them to scout and die to cannons, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been watching the production tab entirely super closely, but I don't think I've seen any Defilers be produced here. Is he trying to style on Whiterot? Oh, look, special tactics. Hey, Reaver drop. Hey, that worker count of yours. It was higher. It's still 71, though. I mean, come on. Let's be real. tlzn economically is feeling just fine. So just fine. Oh my gosh. He's over here now. Oh, that was like 5 drones. That was way better. Oh, another at least 3 drones go down there. All right. It's pretty much over now. Just because Scourge. Okay. Ow. And the Reaver was inside too. Didn't even unload for another hit. That kind of hurts. It's down to 64 drones now for the Zerg player after the special tactics. And it was 70 plus. Maybe like 74, 75. So that was a good effort there for sure. Oh my gosh, a Wiggly Defiler's in the production tab. I see you. I see you, Wiggly Defiler. Zerg player just sort of... Reaper's got 3-3. The upgrades here for tlzn are great too. I mean, it's a lot of lurkers, but also Storm is pretty good against clumped up lurks. That's exactly what we're seeing there. Yo, 7 kills, and I think all 7 of those kills might be High Templar. That is a high value dude. Trying to special tactics the main base. Oh, the jukes. Okay, Scourge down. Reaver's gonna live here now. High Templar in the mix too. Gotta love that. Okay, so Reaver's gonna die. Just Reaver without shuttle equals dead. Hydras without any plague against speed lots with 3-2-1 upgrades, also dead. Oh, it's a drop. It's an actual drop. Crackling drop inside the main. Okay, there's lurkers here. There's Hydra. They're not really target firing anything in particular, but I like this move out of tlzn. It's a good move. Ob says, oh my gosh, he's got this base too. Dude, tlzn at 71 workers. I don't... Again, if Whiterot wins this game, it's almost going to be entirely because Whiterot is simply the better player. This is not going to be anything he did to get an advantage at this stage of the game at all. He's getting dropped. Yeah, oh, this lurker's back. Oh my gosh, 25 kills on this lurker. Dude, this green is not easy to see on this green minimap sometimes. But, dude, I think he completely shut down this third base of Whiterot and has 27 kills. I think tlzn has it. That's it. GG. Whiterot taps out. He's like, I don't have enough to compete with you. It's 73 to 33 workers. Like, you want a rematch? And tlzn's like, sure. I'm me, Ukraine. He's like, I'm also Ukrainian. Is that the... I'm so confused by this. But GG, man. tlzn. I need to figure out if that's... I mean, seriously. If that is... It's got to be a Smurf name, right? For someone to take down Whiterot this easily in a ZVP back in 2008, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, Whiterot was a little bit careless. Lost a couple Corsairs here. Lost a bunch over here. That was kind of a bad engagement, too. But he got his third base all canceled and super denied, and then his fourth base got canceled, and he didn't remake it for a long time. He never killed a base today. He did some special tactics that were awesome. It's an Ultralisk Cavern. He did end up killing about 10 drones in the first drop. This one maybe got 3 or 4 drones to a little bit of storm action, but tlzn just rebuilt the drone count, took so much of the map. I haven't seen a Zerg player take this much of the map in a long time. And Mystery Man tlzn gets the win. I googled tlzn Brood War during this cast, and absolutely nothing came up. So I don't know if that means it's a Smurf name of somebody who's great, who the Smurf name isn't registered on Wikipedia, or what? But it's somebody who doesn't know who Whiterot is. Like, how good of a StarCraft player do you have to be? How bad of a StarCraft player do you have to be in 2008 to not know who Whiterot is? Right? How bad? I feel like you can't be top tier. You can't be like a top 20, 30, 40 player in the world and not know who Whiterot is unless he's smurfing and just pretending he doesn't know who Whiterot is. That'd be funny if that was the case. I'd actually find that pretty entertaining. But, man, that that was incredible. Like, what a swarming Zerg win that was. And without a single Dark Swarm or Plague cast. I'm pretty sure we never saw one get thrown down. Weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Whiterot wasn't taking this game incredibly seriously, in all fairness. But still, 179,000 points to 161,000 points here in favor of tlzn. Yeah, he outproduced the Protoss by a 5-2 ratio, got outkilled by a 3-1 ratio, so that's some better outproduction than getting killed scenario there. Structures raised 11-0. Whiterot killed 0 Zerg buildings today. That's very out of character. And outspending Whiterot by about 7,500 resources in 23 minutes is it's gonna get it done. Gonna get it done. All right, man. So GG, that was that was incredible. Absolutely insane. What an insanely good ZVP there that was from this guy that I've never heard of. Amazing. That's why we watch. That's why we watch StarCraft. It's because we don't know, right? Right. All right, that was good, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.